Hey guys, this is HotNoob here, and this is part 5 of the particle tutorial. As you can see, we've got some particles working. Now all we have to do is adjust the formulas a bit to make it do what we want. I believe I found the little issue here. It took me just a couple minutes to find it. The problem was with the degrees here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do like pretty much the exact same thing here that I did with the speed for determining positive or negative. So I'm just going to get rid of this degrees divided by 2. Right? We don't need this variable at all. And I'm just going to use the math.random function again. So we're back here, right? I'm going to put this after we've done the y, because right now it's a positive value, and we can get rid of this math.absolute value, right? Because the value of x is going to be positive. I'm just going to copy this over here, right? And we're just going to change this with speed, and we don't need an x. Right, so this just makes it negative. So you'll see now, hopefully the spread will be, there you go, more like an explosion. Sort of looks a bit triangle-ish, and I did add more particles in it. I'm just going to open up Task Manager here to see the efficiency of the particle effects. I'm going to open this up here. So I'm at like 10% or so, right, for when the particles are going. So I'm just going to like just ramp this up, see how far I can go. Changes to 250 or 300, actually 500 particles and 100 particles per click. And I'm going to increase the fade value here, right? Poof. There you go. Now you got quicker explosion or whatever. Right, 20, sorry, I'm going to change this to 10 now, to see how it looks. Right, I actually sort of like it being a bit longer, so I'm going to try 7, lucky number 7. Right, that's pretty nice, right? There you go. Unfortunately, the inputs, as you can see, is a bit sluggish. But as you can see, now you got yourself some nice particles, right? If you don't want it to be set on click, I'll just show you here what you can do. I'm going to change this particles per click to like 5 or whatever. Then all you have to do is there's a couple ways of changing it. I'm going to go to the initialize function here, initialize, and you're just going to change this to on mouse move or whatever, right? Now you got yourself some nice looking particle effects, right? You can always do some changes, right? This is probably pretty heavy on the CPU. You can change the spread. You can use smaller images, right? So you've pretty much just got your particles here. I'm not sure if I'm going to decide to post up the script here. I'd prefer if you guys follow the videos. Maybe in a month or 2 or a week or whatever, I'll post up the script along with this. Or maybe I'll just post it on my blog, the script for this. Right, anyways, now you got yourself some particles. Just play around with it, change the values. As you can see here, it's the CPU usage is still, you know, relatively low. Can probably boost it up even more. 15 particles. Let's try this. You'll probably get even more of them. Right? Boom, explosions. So what can you use particle effects for? Many video games use them for your items. You know how they sparkle and whatnot. A lot of the times though, they won't actually use real particle effects. They'll just play animations. Very few games will actually use real particle effects for your weapons and stuff. When you're playing first-person shooters, you could argue that the bullets in the games that actually show the bullets are in a way particle effects. If you see smoke or fog, sometimes those can be considered to be particle effects depending on the methods, and that pretty much whatever, right? So you've got yourself a deface page, right, or whatever now, or the particle effects for your deface page. So all you have next to do is pretty much just fill it up, put some content in, and rather than the on mouse move, you can always change it. And here's something a bit educational. As you can see, it pulses even though your mouse isn't moving, right? That's just how the Windows API or how Windows hooking events work. Even if your mouse isn't moving, it'll still receive the mouse move events, right? This is just to show you how Windows works, right? Anyway, so if you wanted to make a deface page that looked like mine with music, to add music you just embed, and to add the text, hopefully you've sort of figured it out from the whole interval thing. What you do is you just append one letter from an array at each time to make it type out text. Anyway, this is HotNoob. Come check out my blog if you have any questions about this. I'm predicting that there are going to be quite a few questions about how everything works, right? A bit of confusion here. But if you have questions or whatever, just make a comment on my blog, and hopefully you guys will subscribe or whatever. Anyway, this is HotNoob. I'll see you guys later.